That team in B-more, man, my Super Bowl pick has broken my heart. At least they did it in September because I can officially rule them out as a Super Bowl contender. They may still be competitive for the playoffs, but they simply don't have what it takes, both in the coaching booth and on the field as it pertains to discipline. Discipline in what capacity? Holding on to the daggone football for one. I don't know. Is it part of the game plan now that we turn the ball over every single game, Lamar? I mean, I got it. You the man, and you got to have free will and everything. And I'm not talking about the injury, pre-injury, pre-side, pre-everything. The Baltimore Ravens simply can't get right. Why? It is the offensive coordinator. Plain and simple. I've been saying it for the longest. Some of y'all have called me crazy. Some of y'all are still relying on that NCAA championship that he was a huge contributing factor to with the Georgia Bulldogs in 23, 24, or 22, 23 and 24. That offense in the Baltimore Ravens during the regular season, number one, they had all of the weapons. They had the NFL MVP in Lamar Jackson, possibly 2 years in a row, putting up big numbers. But when they get to big time games, they never deliver. They're like Penn State. They never deliver in the big moments. This was your year, your last chance. Because Derrick Henry is going to take a decline next year, physically or performance wise, not physically, most likely. And you don't know what Lamar's health is going to be like. You don't know what your receiving core is going to look like. But I know your defense is going to still be trash. I know that your coordinators have no idea what they're doing. I know that your head coach does not have a firm grasp of how this team should be managed. And y'all are literally doing what the New Orleans Saints did for 6 consecutive years of Drew Brees' career. Had one of the top tier offenses in the league, but a terrible defense, and you were always either one and done in the playoffs or a 9-18 or an 8-18 back then. Man, the Baltimore Ravens are trash now, at least in my eyes, until they prove it otherwise. Griff, are you surprised at the beatdown, or are you surprised as to how good Kansas City looked?
I just think some teams have other teams' number, man. And then with the addition of Worthy being back, that gave Mahomes another target, man. See, this leads right back to the argument that we just had when we was talking about Jalen and numbers and stuff. So you got Lamar that's putting numbers up, but
Mm-hmm.
we ain't satisfied because of what? We ain't
Got
winning
no
games.
killer.
Yeah, you ain't getting the W, man.
Got
Lamar
no
been
killer,
the
baby.
guy. Ain't nobody talked about Jalen at all when it comes to MVP. Every year it's been Lamar and it's been Josh Allen and them guys and the Patrick Mahomes. But then when it comes down to it, it's the numbers. I just think Kansas City has the Ravens number right now, and it's just how the Patriots used to have the Colts number, and it just took forever to get over that hump. And like you said, it's probably gonna require some changing of the guards or something like that before they get it. But yeah, man, hey, what I said, their defense is right above the Cowboy defense.
That's it right there.
So
The Chiefs may have the Baltimore Ravens number, but that's set aside. That's just maybe philosophy. That's approach. That is matchup. But the way that defense looks, you thought they had improved in the offseason since it was year two of my man's system. They look terrible. They look worse than they looked last year. They're completely missing tackles. They are getting outrun. They're getting run over. Damn, almost what Eddie called Martin in life when he used the word. All right, the defense looked a little soft. Jordan, I don't know what y'all got going on down there in Baltimore, but y'all.
Jordan put in the comments, Drew. He talked about it. They didn't abandon the RPO. They trying to make Lamar a pocket quarterback instead of utilizing them legs that put the defending teams under pressure. and
Mm.
it plays right in the hand of the defense.
You know, the last thing I'll say about this game, and then we can move on. Anybody with 2 weeks of football knowledge has already come to that understanding. Why the Baltimore Raven head coaching staff have not come to that understanding completely baffles me. For the last time, why? They just don't give Derrick Henry the ball 30 times a game. I don't get it. I don't. If he fumbled 3 times, I didn't get tape it to his hands. But you have no choice now with Lamar being out. But teams now know that that's what you got to do because you have a backup in
Cooper Rush.
Griff,
Cooper Rush is garbage. Hey,
former
I'm glad
favorite
you
backup.
say.
Man, you were happy with Cooper Rush last year, talking about he's
Man,
our guy.
no, you go ahead. Trust and believe. I ain't never. All the years that we had that cat, I'm like, how does this dude keep on getting his job? He
Mm,
old.